So today I'm going to talk to you about nightmare clients and how to avoid these. I'm sure you've been there. You want more clients. Yeah, you like anybody who could potentially be a client. Anyone will do. Anyone who's going to pay you will feel like the perfect client. We've all been there at some point in our business. But then you get a tricky client. They're hard work. They're late. They don't pay on time. They don't take your advice. It feels like hard work. Now, years and years ago, I had a client called Becky. No, not her real name, and nothing against any Beckys out there. She was an absolute pain in the arse. I cannot think of a more technical way to put that. She questioned everything I did for her and her horse. She wanted every exact detail on the tiniest things, which made it really, really hard when I was providing care for her horse as well as training. I used to dread her calls, her texts, her voice notes. Seeing her car pull up at the yard would literally make my stomach drop. I promised myself that I would not let anyone make me feel like this again. Not like anyone make me feel like I couldn't do my job. And then it was only a while later, several years later, actually, I realized a few things. This lady was a nightmare because she had some stresses going on. She had some stuff to deal with in her life. And being hard work was basically like an outlet. Anger, frustration, pain from all these other sources were coming my way, but the bit I didn't realize at the time, it had nothing to do with me or my capabilities. I was also to blame. I had to take some responsibility. I let her walk all over me. I didn't set a clear boundary. I didn't decide which clients I did and didn't want. I just wanted any clients would do. I didn't tell her that she couldn't email me at 10 p.m. and expect an answer. What was I doing? Reading my emails at 10 p.m. Or she couldn't give me 5 minutes notice to have her horse ready like that. I just kept jumping through these hoops, feeling crappier and shittier by the day. Oh, how I wish I could go back. But anyway, when you feel like a magnet for your clients, you can actually attract the clients that you want rather than having to be hoping and praying that any clients will come your way. It's not just anyone with a horse or dog. I know, mind blowing. And even when you feel like you're doing all the things, you're posting on your page, you're sharing posts in the local Facebook groups, but nothing's happening, and it feels like a ghost town, there is stuff you can do. Yeah. If no clients are currently booking your services, there's plenty you can do. You don't need to feel like you've got to take any client. Maybe you feel like a bit of a rabbit in the headlights, just so overwhelmed, like you need to take action, but you don't know which thing to do next. I have also been there. I've been on both sides of that. So the good news is you can actually choose who you want to be your clients. You don't have to just pick anybody. You can stick with the clients that you feel aligned with and that work for you. So here are the reasons that you may not be getting the clients that you want. You don't know what you want, first of all. When I say to people, like, how many clients you actually need or want in your business right now, so many people are like, oh, more, or they pluck a huge number out of thin air, like 100, and maybe they've got a handful of clients at the moment. Your mind does not do well with vague, okay? You need to get some clarity. So crunch those numbers and see what you actually need. Maybe you don't believe it's possible. Maybe you don't feel like deep down that people actually want to book you, or you don't think there's enough clients in your area. Whatever those limiting beliefs are, and we all have some, there'll be something that's holding you back and blocking you from attracting your dream clients. Maybe you don't feel that people actually want you, and perhaps you're repelling clients without even knowing it. That can be a hard realization, but the idea of feeling not good enough plagues most practitioners, and it can really hold you back. And let's be honest, haven't we all felt that in some area of our life at some point? Yes, of course. So that's something to work on. Maybe you're not taking any action. You are going to need to have some strategy in place to move your business forward and find these dream clients. Maybe you're talking to the wrong people. If you find your content isn't landing, then you're saying the wrong thing to the right people, or you're simply talking to the wrong people. It's not always actually the content. It could just be the wrong audience. Maybe you just aren't clear on the steps. Just like training a horse, you're going to need a plan to move your business forward. So getting clear on who you help and how you help them, like the results that you can potentially offer, is absolutely essential for moving your business forward. And like I've already said, you do get to pick who you want to be clients. You also need to know who your services are not for. I know, crazy. You can decide who you don't want. Decide who you aren't best placed to help and who you don't want to work with. And although that can seem madness, like why would I turn people away? You don't necessarily need to be turned people away, but when you set that clear boundary and you make a decision about who you're for, who you're not best for, it's a real game changer in your business. It will help you improve your marketing, your messaging will be clearer, and you will stand out to the right people. Because we can't fix everyone's problems. Just talking to those, that one group about what's troubling them and their horses or their dogs as well, that is what will change everything for you. So, nightmare clients, let's summarize this. You need some boundaries. You need to decide who you are for, who you aren't for, and you need to realize that you get to choose and you don't have to accept rubbishy clients who don't listen to your advice and don't pay you. There is a better way forward. There really is. Have fun with this, and I would love to hear of any nightmare client experiences. We can swap notes. Thankfully, this only happened a long time ago, but yeah, she was a nightmare, that lady. You can reach out to me on Instagram. It's nkc_equestrian or nkc Training on Facebook, and let's chat. I would love to hear your good and bad client experiences. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take care. Bye.